guys, what's up? It's back, me, Kendra, and I'm here with the, as usual, fantastic Patricia Bernard. So we've got another Sparkles book, and I just had a couple of questions about the illustrations, because you said you had 24 books, is that correct?
Yes.
Are they all the same illustrations?
No, they're not the same illustrator. Usually they have two in each. Each illustrator gets to do two in each group of four, and some of them only get to do one. So it's whoever the publisher chooses. I have no say in the illustrations at all. So some of the illustrations I really love. Some I like a bit, and some I actually hate. But I like this one because it's very watercolory, and it's about Nepal. And Nepal is a very watercolory country. Everything is really misty, and because you're up there at and I'll show you because it's the most fabulous picture. That's Mount Everest.
Wow.
And so it's just at the bottom of Mount Everest that I'm writing about, the town Pokhara. And Pokhara is famous because a lot of Tibetan refugees running away from the Chinese come over the mountain. They're still coming over the mountains, and that's the Himalayas, which are really high. And their children get sick and they get meningitis, and by the time they reach Nepal, they are deaf. And this town has a lot of deaf, mute people, because if you can't hear, then you're mute. And a lot of them do massage. But the boy in my cafe, he was the son of the owner. He couldn't hear. He gave me a piece of paper and it said, "I am deaf and mute. Please point to what you want to eat." And he had that in about 5 languages. And so I thought about it, and I asked his mother how did she communicate, and she said she had taught him to read and write in Nepalese. So she wrote notes. They wrote notes to each other all the time. And that gave me the idea of the story, because while I was there, I saw a group of deaf and mute climbers who were going to climb Mount Everest. And I thought, wow, and they're all talking to each other, and they were an Australian group. And so that gave me the idea of including maybe an Australian teacher who could come to Nepal and teach Auslan, which she does. She comes with her pension because she's old. She buys a really old house and she turns it into a guest house, Talking Hands guest house. And half the house is for children who are deaf and mute, and the other half is a guest house for climbers who are deaf and mute. And they have everybody that works there are the children, so they can all talk to each other. I'm trying to find, this is a cute picture. It's about a little deaf and mute baby that was left outside her house when she started the house, because this is also mostly true.
Yeah.
Anyway, ask me more about illustrators.
Well, that's amazing, and to think that that would happen to little kids and how they communicate, that's pretty amazing. So I've noticed you got a different hat on this week, even though they all look similar.
I have about 6 of these Uzbeki hats because I'm a member of the Uzbeki Writers Association, because they have published some of my books. And I'm also a member of the Egyptian Writers Association because they've published some of my stories. So I'm a sort of multicultural member of a couple of others. And what's interesting is that in Uzbekistan, Turkmenistan, these are men's hats. The women's hats are much flowerier with roses and everything, but I actually like the men's hats best. And this is their scarves, which is also from Tashkent. They are building a house called a writer's house, where they are going to be able to invite writers from other countries to come and stay for a couple of weeks.